So I tried to record earlier, and for some reason the recording didn't go through, so hopefully this one will. Basically, I had taken some positions off of this zone right here. I had closed all of my sell positions and did a little bit of trimming. I think I trimmed that 30 way up top. This guy, that's a 30. It was a 40, so I trimmed 10 on that one. And then price bounced back up, and I was able to get, I don't know, probably another, what is this at? That's a 15. Probably about 10-ish extra squeeze, or a squeeze on that. So it reduced my drawdown, which was really, really nice. Let's go take a look at that. So there we are, below 900, and I think I made like 20 bucks. So 20 bucks there. So squeeze that below 900, and it's just a matter of, we'll see where everything goes from now. I know some people are like, hedging doesn't work, all you're doing is moving positions. Like, try it and you'll see. And could there be another way around doing it? Is there a better way? Possibly, but this helps with my psychology. And I don't know if any of you understand, psychology is a huge deal in trading. Psychology is the make it or break it of trading. It's really like, a strategy is important, having an edge is important, risk management is really important, but psychology around all of it is important. So if you can feel, or if you can detach your emotions from trades, if you can detach your emotions from losses and wins and just manage trades almost like you're managing a small business. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm managing a small business. I put some products out there that I don't want to use the word invest in, but that I've poured money into, and I'm waiting to recoup some of that money for a little bit of profit. And so it's a back and forth maneuver. That's all it is. And so if you're looking for a way to make this happen, come on over and we can discuss in Discord. I know Discord's been talking a lot with this other guy that's in there, and it's been a lot of fun. I have enjoyed my back and forth conversations with this gentleman, and I wish him nothing but the best and profitability. He's really does just bring up stuff that I really should have an answer for, and if I don't have an answer, be comfortable not having an answer or not saying so. So that's where we're at. Have a good evening. I'm gonna go get some food. All right, so I'll try to capture this trade right now. So here's what happened. The alert went off. I missed it by, I don't know, I guess 15 minutes. Came in, and this candle was full bullish. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, this is a strong candle. And so now price is slowly turning over. It looks like it's going to reject here. I figure the next area that it might have some issues with is probably this area here. But when it gets to that level, I'm going to go ahead and then just trail the stop loss like right there. So it'll be really close. What is that? 1.5 pips. So if it gets down there and this alert triggers, then I'll trail it there. If price is really going to shoot off and fall, then I will continue just steadily dropping it. But until then, this is where it's at, and we'll see. I have plenty of room to play with these trades, and so all in all, this would be, I think it's like $120 risk on the table for this one. But if it drops down from here and continues down, I think I'll gain about 50 bucks or so. I just got the alert, so we're going to go take a look at this guy. So there we go. It dropped into place, so now we're going to trade, what is it, 654. We're going to delete this order and modify this order for 654. Modify. And so now that is sitting right about there. We'll see if this can drop any more. Next troublesome area will probably be dead in the center there. So if that continues dropping, we can get rid of this guy. He's no longer valid. I had him because the 5-minute level is somewhere about here. And so if it's going to hold, it shouldn't, it might break above this, close one candle, and then the next one pull back in. But if I get 2 candles above that, then there's really no point in holding it all the way up to there, because I'm just looking at this 5-minute level, and sure, I guess you could say that it's actually all the way up here. And who knows? At that point in time, I might be, what do they call it, hopeful, and let it go that far. But ultimately, I had that alert set. It looks like it did just pull back and tag me out. So we are completely hedged again, but that was a $55 win. Well, minus commissions, $52 win. And now I just need to clean up these spots because those are no longer valid. We're done there. This is going to pull back. It would trigger that, but I don't need it to. It could still go down here, but we got our little pop. No biggie. So yeah, that was the reason behind that. So yes, even though sometimes I put in a 15 pip hedge, I don't always wait, especially if I'm getting into a trade based upon certain structure and I'm expecting certain structure to hold. Then I will use that as my reason to get in earlier. Now, has that come against me? Yes. And I think the most recent one, it actually might have been, it was probably one of these guys, either the 61 or the 30, where I expected a certain structure to hold. I moved it from like way up here, and I'm like, okay, well, it should hold like somewhere around here. And it popped up, did a little curve, and then finally rolled back over. And so, does every now and then, does it come back to bite me? Yes. But, you just got to play with what you're comfortable with and not really worry about what actually might go on. So yeah, it looks like this is finally, it's going to keep going, which is great. That's fine. But that was it. I'm going to clean up these alerts because these are all done. I wasn't tracking them all. Actually, don't even know where half of them came from. Probably the 5-minute. So I have my alert set up. I think I might have said this before. The alert's set up as soon as price crosses a 20 or an 80 on the RSI, but it only does it once per candle. So as it's starting to cross, it'll alert me, and then I can go back and look at it. Sometimes it doesn't actually close on the outside of that range, and so it's not a viable signal, but I still get alerted for it. So that's why there's so many alerts on there, but not all of them align up with actual. I have an indicator on here that tells me when price closes above or below. So like this one's the RSI was 82.89. So it lets me know when they happen. So I have just little dots. Technically, I guess they're X's, and then they're crosses when they're within 8 and 11 or something like that. So those are X's. Whatever. You know what I mean.